Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by my channel. Definitely appreciate taking some time out of your day to pay me a visit. It's October 19th, out on the Carpentersville stretch of the Fox River. Out in the kayak, obviously, and we're out in the kayak because that dam is being removed from Carpentersville. And last time I was out here, I tore up my prop pretty good, and that was back when the water's probably another foot up from where it is now. Very safe to say that I can no longer take my boat out on the stretch, at least not unless it's got a pretty big flood going on. So we're going to learn to love this kayak a little bit more. With it being October 19th, it might surprise some of you. This is only the second time I've actually been out in this kayak this year. It might not surprise some of you guys, I suppose. To me, I try not to mind fishing out of this kayak, but there's just so much more you can do out of a boat. It's just so much more comfortable fishing out of a boat, in my opinion, especially when you're a big guy like me. But really want to chase some smallmouth, so that's what we're going to go do. Current doesn't seem that bad. We're going to kind of go hit some of the older spots, really, see what we find, and see what we can do. It's an interesting weekend, to say the least. I was supposed to be up on Washington Island fishing with some buddies, and then canceled that because I was supposed to be up at my parents' vacation house in Wisconsin, and that stuff kind of got changed some last minute. So we're gonna be looking for smallmouth one way or another, but hopefully the footage won't be too hectic today. I forgot my batteries in my boat for my GoPro, so I'm gonna have to use my other GoPro kind of as a charger. So we'll see what happens. But thanks for this opening and rambling, and let's go see what we find. That's a decent fish. Man, that is cold. Oh man, I almost lost my jackknife. Wow, you can definitely tell these fish are putting on the feed bag. That's a nice, maybe we'll get a quick measurement on this. I'm guessing 15 or 16 inch fish. $15.5, split the difference. All right, thanks, buddy. Well, we couldn't paddle past this first turn. Just saw Frank go by. He hasn't caught anything all morning, so I guess we're doing relatively well with that one fish so far. But this is I had a feeling I was gonna have to get out and drag the kayak at some points, but man, this 52-degree water sure does not feel all that good. It's not quite warm out yet. I think it's still About 60 degrees air temp. I think I might need to invest in some hip waders. Or just buy some new actual waders, I suppose. But I guess since we're wet wading, we're gonna probably just park the kayak here for a little bit and wet wade this little turn. May as well take advantage of the forced environment. There's a fish. All right, we got ourselves our first glide bait fish of the year. That's always fun when they hit these. Come on, buddy. How's that hooked on your fin? Oh. Okay. All right, yeah, not as fat as the other fish, but decent fish. Thanks, buddy. All right, well, it's been an incredibly slow day. We got that fish on a knockoff Megabass Ice Slide 135 that I paint in a blue gizzard shad pattern. We've just turned around. We went up pretty much to that creek that I was a fan of, and it's almost 3 o'clock. We've been out here for, I want to say, 3, maybe 4 hours. Well, I guess the watch says 4 hours. 4 hours with 2 fish. I've had 2 bites that I haven't been able to hook up with, but man, it's just been so slow. So we're just gonna float our way back down and maybe pick up 1 or 2 more fish. Again, this time of the year, it's really feast or famine. Oh, that's interesting why that GoPro stopped recording, but anyway, yeah, it's really kind of feast or famine. We're finding these individuals, which is nice, but really you're hunting, or I'm hunting for schools of smallmouth, and they will just normally pile up on a single spot, and I've had a few areas where I thought I would have expected them to be. They just haven't, but we're going to park on this little gravel bar point for a little bit and maybe see if we can't find 1 or 2 more. One. I thought I saw a wake come up behind this. That's a pretty small fish for trying to eat this glide bait, man. Okay, well, maybe there's a small little school of them here. That's always impressive. A fish that, well, it's not really a small fish, but it's a small fish compared to the glide bait. All right, thanks, buddy. We're gonna just keep working this spot. Maybe there's some more, and maybe they're finally turning on. I fished this spot fairly extensively, although I was hugging the shoreline, trying to keep my nose up, which is part of the challenge of fishing this. Fishing out of a kayak. I'm so used to fishing with a boat spot lock and being able to just cast upstream. So now I'm kind of finding myself trying to fish downstream, and it's just alien. Absolutely alien to me. That's a small guy. Wow, you are like aquarium size. Again, just such a voracious appetite on these smallmouth. Incredible. Thanks, buddy. I didn't even feel this guy bite. Another super small guy. Wow. Very nice, healthy looking fish though. Alright. Well, these little 3.3 inch Kayaks are getting the small ones. Alright. Got ourselves a pretty decent fish on the glide bait. Get. Ugh. It's a little challenging using this long of a rod on kayak, man. Yeah, that's a real nice fish. I had a few blow-ups on this glide bait a few minutes ago. Glad I kind of stuck it out here. Oh yeah, that's a real nice fish, nice and fat. All right, thanks, buddy. ourselves another one off this little gravel bar. Not as big as the last one, but another little fat fish. That is so much fun. Thanks, buddy. Alright, we're going to do one last cast, then head on in for the day. Alright, well, relatively fun day. I wouldn't say it was, fast and furious type fishing, or what I would consider normal fall fishing. But, the isolated fish that we found were fun, and we found enough of them for how long we were out, so can't complain. So thanks for sticking with me, and we'll see you all next time.